you're still job hunting in 2025 with the mindset of 2020, you will be left behind. Because in 2025, how you think matters as much as your skills. So, how you think goes a long way in you being hired. Not just about how you think, communicating it. Time has passed. When you feel like, I know it, how do your employer know that you know it? It's not all about the portfolio. It's not about the CV. People can put so many things on their CVs, so many things on their portfolios, but your ability to communicate your skills goes a long way. Here's the thing, in tech, there are trends, there are new trends, there are new tools. Most people you see, they don't know all the tools, but they are able to communicate the skill that they have. It's not about how many skills you learn. You need to have a mindset shift that it's not by the tools you know, it's by who is able to pitch better. Like you communicating your skills, your capabilities, what you are able to do to your employer goes a long way than the skills that you actually have. When you meet your employer and you just tell your employer, I know Python, I know SQL, I know Power BI, it didn't communicate anything at the end of the day. But you being able to explain to your employer that you can build a dashboard that can give her insight to that particular problem that they might be facing will make more sense to your employer than telling them that you know a tool. Fine, you know how to use this tool, that's great, but what can you do with that tool? People want to know what problem can you solve with that particular skill that you have, and not by the tool that you master. You are learning this tool to be able to use it to solve that problem. All right. That is why when it comes to data analytics, knowing a particular tool is not all it takes to be a successful data analyst. That is why we have the storytelling part. All right. Every data analyst has to be a problem solver. They have to be critical thinkers. They have to be logical. In fact, they need to be smart. All right? Because you are using this tool, but you need to be able to use this tool to solve that problem. And you not being a problem solver, that tool will not just automatically solve that problem. All right? That is why in data analytics, there is visualization where you are able to build dashboards or use charts, whatever you want to use, to put out your insights. And then there is the storytelling part where you are able to communicate your findings. That is one of the important parts of being a data analyst. It's not just about doing the job. So this applies to every other tech field. The mindset of 2020, it's no more the mindset of 2025. There are so many people in the market putting themselves out there, know how to market yourself out there. Just don't have this mindset of, I know it and that's enough. Oh no, it's not enough. Put yourself out there, explain it, tell them, convince them, make them believe you. That is the mindset shift you need to have. Okay, then I have this skill. Then how do I make this employer to know that I have this skill and this skill I have can solve this problem for them? Sometimes when you're talking to these employers, you're talking about Python, Python, Python. These people might not be too technical to understand the things that Python can do, the things that Excel can do, the things that SQL can do. But you being able to tell them the particular problem you can solve with the use of that tool is what works better. So change that mindset that you're using to search for a job in 2020. Change it. This is 2025, where people look for results, where you have to convince, where you have to pitch yourself. Pitching yourself is being able to explain and communicate what you're capable of doing. So if you found this video helpful, do well to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment in the comment section. If you've ever pitched yourself out there, if pitching yourself better have helped you to land a gig, land a job, or get that contract. Until I see you next time, bye.